When I was 12, my older brother left me and my friends home alone for a while to get snacks. We were free to do whatever we wanted, so, of course, we started messing around in his room. I showed off his cool stuff, the dartboard, a mini ping pong table, and his comic books. But then, one of my friends spotted it, his brand new drum set, hidden under a big cover. I immediately told them not to touch it. I knew my brother was super strict about it, and every time I asked if I could play, he'd say it was too expensive and not a toy. But my friends were curious and pulled off the cover anyway. They grabbed the drumsticks and started banging away without rhythm. They urged me to join in, and after some convincing, I gave in. I figured, just a couple of seconds, and I'll put it back. Well, I tried to do a drum roll, just like my brother does, and the next thing I knew, I was playing around, trying all sorts of tricks, spinning the sticks, throwing them up in the air, and slamming them down like rock stars. On my fifth try, though, I missed the stick, and it landed inside one of the drums, ripping the surface. We froze. Everyone looked at each other, panicking. My brother's car was pulling into the driveway, so he scrambled, threw the cover back on, and quickly sat down reading his comics, hoping he wouldn't notice. When he came in, he barely seemed to notice, though we were clearly nervous. But the next day, we couldn't stop worrying. We decided we had to fix this. One of my friends knew a guy in band who could hook us up with a replacement drum, so we thought, great, we'll just swap it. We snuck into the band room, grabbed a drum, and brought it home, but it was way too small and sounded completely wrong. We realized we were in way deeper than we thought. So, we sat down, waited for my brother to come home from soccer practice, and decided we'd tell him the truth. When we did, he actually burst out laughing. "I'm definitely mad," he said, "but stealing drums from school? That's hilarious." He drove us back to return it, and we had to apologize to the band director, who, to our surprise, also laughed. We got detention for the rest of the year, but the worst part? To pay for the drum repair, my friends and I spent the whole summer washing cars and mowing lawns. It was tough work, but we finally saved up enough money. In the end, though, it was all worth it because we learned a valuable lesson about respecting other people's stuff and not stealing drums from school.